Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, Usoppin, Computer Random, and today we're going to talk about a new animated movie called The Bubble. And this movie, it's sort of hard to describe because there's so many things at the same time it's not. It did got inspired by The Little Mermaid, not the Disney version, the original version, because the whole idea of this movie, what if the mermaid died becoming a bubble? What if that is reversed? What the bubble won't become human because it fell in love with a human? But making a twist, instead making a mermaid, make it something from outer space, or maybe from outer space, because this movie doesn't describe what the bubble really is. It's just kind of out of nowhere. It's just this strange, weird object. It just destroyed Japan, specifically Tokyo. And they made a lot of mess, a lot of death, a lot of destruction, and now everything's sort of topsy-turvy because Tokyo is sort of like a battleground, but everybody left except for the kids who survive in this area. The kids who have no parents, now they play this strange game, and they play this game to entertain themselves because they don't want war with each other. Yeah, this movie is strange because it goes places, but this is what I mean. This movie trying to be like The Little Mermaid, not just The Little Mermaid, it's the fact it references and it tells the story of The Little Mermaid if you don't know the original. And after that, it just goes this weird, random story that is mixed up so many things. One, The Little Mermaid. Second, is sort of a sports anime. Third, is sort of the end of the world. And fourth is sort of an alien. It's a bubble trying to communicate with people because this bubble fall in love with a human being. And also a little bit of trauma mixed to everything in this. And sounds so convoluted, so strange, so weird. And yet, I was sort of entertained. It's one of the films you just like, okay, I have to turn my brain to accept this, but it works. Yes, the only way to watch this, just turn off your brain and let it off, because this is the only way you will enjoy this film. And it has a lot of great moments, especially they do that sort of first person perspective, sort of extreme running sort of style that sort of Assassin's Creed does, that you see the character running from this game, but you see how dynamic, how they go place to place, especially the territory they have, everything's just broken, destroyed, and you see this kid trying to navigate to get out of it, and you see their respective with the animation. Those type of moments are incredible. It's something like, whoa, that's a very interesting point of view of this sort of situation. On top of this, because the area doesn't have gravity, I mean, it has gravity. Some places it don't, some places it do. They can play around with the gravity. They can like step on rock is floating, or bubbles are the fun. They can step on it, but at the same time have to be very careful. They fall into the hole. It's strange, but at the same time, it's just sort of interesting how weird this world is and how they use it for their entertainment. Especially you have our main lead called Hibiki, that he's basically the one who saw the bubble first. And he's sort of traumatized. He trying not to connect to people. Especially he has this sort of issue that he actually can hear, but hearing is just so sensitive. He needs to have earphones all the time. And his friends or co-workers believe he's just being a prick. That's why he doesn't want to work with them all the time. And in fact, no, he can't be around too many people because it's just too noisy for him. He can't handle it. He goes through a breakdown. But in the movie, they don't explain what this illness really is, but they just show you what it does. They leave your imagination, always understanding what type of illness this is. But again, this guy is sort of an emo, so he finds this woman in the water who is the bubble girl, or they just call it Uni, that she sort of assessed with our main lead, and she's sort of weird, random. He's basically Ariel from The Little Mermaid, how she acts, because this whole romance about these two characters are basically the prince and Ariel. But the only difference is, I think they just put the point of view on Uni than his point of view, because he's the prince. He's the one who saw Uni and how he falls in love with her and her falls in love with them. But once more, Uni, because she's sort of the Little Mermaid of this universe, she cannot be touched because she becomes Bubbles. That's something later on Uni figures her out. He understands the situation they're actually in, especially how the whole world of Tokyo is actually changing once again, making that sort of repeated same incident of 20 years ago. But once more, that's basically what is the whole film, because it's sort of hard to describe it because it's so convoluted, dumb, especially how they try and explain it. But at the same time, I was so entertained because I could not stop smiling because this movie was super dumb and I enjoyed that. It's the thing that asks you, just don't think, enjoy, just fill in the anxiety. And I did, because it was really fun without thinking. Of course, if you're the type of person, you need to think, you need to be inside the character. Like, no, this movie is not for you, but you like me, you like dumb movies, you like the insanity, you don't care, it does not make sense, but you enjoy it, this is for you. And FYI, I did not spoil anything, I just made it more make sense. It's the best way to describe it. You have to watch the movie, you wonder why I'm watching, and this is what I observed and understood the movie. I have this question, what do you think about the movie? You think the movie is great, very dumb, very insanity? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me down below, let me know. I really got nothing else to say, just one thing. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.